We are live. Selective Styles take over on 5FM for the next 2 hours. And tonight's show we're gonna be getting into house music. So many great
partigiano, volta mi via. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 partigiano, voltami via, che mi sento di morire. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 stamattina mi son svegliato e ho trovato l'invasore,
Another album that I've managed to get my hands on is the fourth.
What is happening, gentlemen? Welcome to our review sessions. We're back at it again. We'll be analyzing our favorite pairs as usual: US 100, US 30, and DAX 40. Right? As always, we start with NAS 100, and let's see what NAS 100 did today and how it moved. But bear in mind, today was a bank holiday, so Veterans Day. So markets weren't very liquid today, but besides that, we did manage to catch a few moves today, in particular with US 30. But without further ado, let's speak about NAS 100 and see how this played out. So here we got NAS 100 on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see from yesterday's move, NAS was at this area over here, this ranging area over here, pushed it down hard and retested this area of resistance, pushed up, whatever, tested this area of resistance. Then yes, we got our fundamental news, whatever that came out, and NAS finally pushed down to the downside, and you saw it made a big significant move, pushed to the downside and got to the next zone, pushed down, rejected this zone over here and pushed back up and started to retest this zone over here. So as you can see, it pushed back up, retested the zone and pushed it upside, which happened today, right? But now let's go in depth, get an in-depth analysis on the lower time frames. Sorry. As you can see, here we got US 100 on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, like I said, it broke from this area, it broke, retested and showed some sign of rejection and pushed it upside. This was during London session, this was throughout there, it pushed the upside, and yeah, as you can see at half three, price news of 3 news wasn't in effect yet, but you saw price get to a resistance level, start rejecting this area, push the downside, and as you can see at half past 4, sorry, South African time, which is New York open, you see price moving to the downside, but you see it was a bit sluggish. It was a bit it was a bit sluggish, didn't move with any momentum, and this is a result of it being a bank holiday. So yeah, that is what we got to say about NAS. We haven't seen a big move. What I'm waiting for tomorrow is for price to break down, retest the zone and push the downside, or if not, wait for it to get up here again, and yeah, I'll put selling orders. Let us move on to US 30. This is the pair that I executed today. Sorry. So as you saw, when I went on the higher time frame, this is on the daily. This is daily resistance, and this is daily support. If I'm not no, this is daily resistance. It's not daily support. But yeah, we had to find our area of value. As you can see, also yesterday, price pushed from a very nice move, pushed all the way to the downside and got back into the zone over here. So throughout the day, as you can see, price pushed down and started on the move to retest this area over here. go on 15-minute time frame. So what we have to do is, as usual, is find our areas of value and the momentum of the trade. So first of all, the trade is on a downtrend, right? But when we go onto the lower time frame, we try to establish where we'll enter and how the market is moving within the lower time frames and how we can catch a move. But the overall sentiment is a downtrend. So as you can see, we were waiting till price broke out. Now that's rule number one. We identify our trend. Rule number two, we identify our areas of value, which is our support here because price bets to break this area, and which is our resistance here because it acted as support at this area. So supporting our area of value is not just one line, it's a zone, right? So as you can see, it's the break, and we're waiting for the retest. So as you see throughout the day, and try to add some extra confluence onto this, we see an ascending channel, or we see an ascending channel, or a bearish a bearish flag, right, which is a continuation pattern. So this gives us extra confirmation. That price is going to go with to our direction, to the downtrend, or is continuing with the downtrend momentum, but we're not very sure with that. So as you see, price got to this level, price pushed up. So for most people, they would think it was a buy entry, but it's not a buy entry. We had to wait because remember, our area of value is not aligned to zone. So we waited for price to get to the zone, pushed back to the downside, and started and retested our 4-hour or our daily resistance zone, right? And we saw rejection. So that's number 3 and 4 on our checklist, right? So I entered at this because I saw this. I entered at this zone because I saw this rejection and the retest, right? To confirm it more, we saw the momentum, the bullish momentum to the downside, right? We did place our stop loss above here at it was 1671 where I put mine, right? Put it at this zone here, and we just waited for half past four. This was a very emotional roller coaster, this zone over here. Waiting for price to go down, push up, not knowing what price was going to do, but because it ticked off most of the points on our checklist, I was a bit confident. I was about 60% confident to the trade. Our 4 kicked in, and as you can see, we've got this nice movement to the downside. It did take a little bit of time to get to the downside, but as you can see, there we go. At 4:30, the price moved to the downside and started pushing nicely. I did take my profits around about this area. I just wanted to push down even lower to get to this zone, but my TP1 was about at this area. Price got to this area and retraced a little bit to the upside, and I was a bit skeptical and I was happy with my profits, so I closed profits over here. So yeah, that's how I won this trade. And as you can see, this trade was a nice. I didn't risk that much on this trade. I risked about 150 and I gained about 300 and something rand. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The next pair that we're going to go to is DAX 40, DAX 100. But as you can see, this is where we identify our area of value or our support, our daily support, right? So as you go to the lower time frames to get an in-depth analysis of what is going on, as you can see, price is still at this ranging zone and still at this consolidation zone. As you can see, the price is not ranging at all. it's consolidating. As you can see, we have found the areas of values which you can see are indicated in the blue arrows. With when price ranges, we don't have that much confluences to confirm a trade, so it's a bit harder to enter into trades, or it's a bit riskier to enter into trades, because it doesn't tick most of our boxes on our checklist. But anyway, here's how it went today with these trades. So this was yesterday, and as you saw, price now is within this range zone. So this morning, price pushed to the upside, pushed to the upside, it pushed to the upside. Now the reason why I entered into the sell for this trade is because of this area of value, the resistance area of value. When price gets to that level, it usually turns to the downside. So I did put my I did enter here, and I did put my stop loss. I think, yeah, it was around this area, right? So this is how the trade looked. This is what I was expecting from a trade, which it didn't play out like this. It moved to the opposite direction than it was. It did come down. I should have closed profits, but I told you I was going to go lower, and as you saw, it retraced. And one thing I did a rookie mistake was I didn't check fundamentals before I started trading, and I saw it. This is when fundamentals came out. I don't know what fundamentals they were, I forgot. And as you can see, price pushed to the upside. Now it's broken this resistance area because it hasn't gotten back into this ranging zone. So what I'm expecting for price to do tomorrow is test this zone here and push to the upside, but that's a discussion for tomorrow, and we'll see how market plays out tomorrow. I hope you guys got value from this video as always, or I assume as always. Please like this video, and please comment below and tell me what you'd like me to improve on, and what you like about this video. And yeah, see you tomorrow, gents, for another review session on our 3 favorite indices pairs. Cheers.